All right, well, it's definitely beginning to look a lot like Christmas, especially at 9306 Flatlands Avenue in Canarsie here in Brooklyn, New York. Everyone is preparing for the festive season, and this particular momentous occasion is a landmark in Brooklyn, especially in Canarsie, where the display has been set up for almost 40 years or maybe more. Today I'm going to try to speak with Mr. Frank Seddio and some of the people, the elves, if you will, who actually set up the display. And we'll go around and see some of the decorations and some of the displays behind the scenes as to what actually it takes to have this all set up and assembled. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of days to put this together. So we'll be doing it in daylight and then we'll see it like magic when it actually lights up. So stay tuned.
Next year.
I'm here with Mr. Frank Seddio, who's been doing the Christmas displays here in Canarsie for 53 years or 52 years. So I'm going to have a quick word with him while he's busy trying to assemble this display for all to visit. These displays are actually been featured all over the world in newspapers and various newscasts, entertainment features, because of how much specifics are put into it and the time. As you can see, how many people have to come together just to assemble all of these displays. Let me say a quick word to Mr. Frank Seddio. Mr. Frank Seddio, welcome to Rhythm Nation.
Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas. Welcome to the Seddio holiday display.
Tell us a little bit about it. I know it's been a few years, well, not a few years, a few decades, if you will.
We're doing this for over 5 decades. It started in 1963 by Frank Guarino, who owned the funeral home. And I started doing it personally by myself in 1986. So this year will be my 30th year that we're doing the Christmas display and putting it up. So we've had a good time. We've increased it every year. We managed to find some other little nook of the space that we could put something in. As you can see, each year we've added things. Our Smurf girls and family have been here for about 3 years now. The Ferris wheel has been here about 10 years, and the merry-go-round about 15 years. Our soldier started with us back in 1990. We started with the soldier, and this is his 3rd generation. We've replaced him a few times with some new soldiers. And each year we add something different and something new. And this year's the biggest and best it's ever been, as always. We have a new balloon piece this year that actually is traveling up and down the side of the house for the first time. It was designed after the Disney Earth. If you've gone to Disney and you'll see the Land of the Earth, you'll see that they have balloons that go up and down there, and that's where we got the idea from. And of course, we have Paco, who's here with us this year. He's inside and getting ready for his premiere. He'll be out tomorrow night, and he'll be surprising us with his normal rendition of Christmas songs, as well as our Talking Christmas Tree and our Winter Wizard, who will be reciting the night before Christmas. So please come and join us. We open up the lights at 5 p.m. sharp, real sharp. This year, Police Officer Holder's family will be here. They will be lighting the lights for us in his memory, and the display will continue until January 6th. Yes, Police Officer Holder, who, by the way, Guyanese, and who lived in our community, is our memorial this year, and his family will be here to light the lights at 5 o'clock sharp.
All right, thank you for your time, Mr. Seddio.
Welcome. Good to see you again.
Likewise.
Hi, my name is Roxanne Prasad. I'm the senator representing the 19th senatorial district in Brooklyn, New York. Today we are here to celebrate the grand opening of this holiday display. It's an annual celebration where thousands of people from across Brooklyn come out to celebrate with the Seddio family. Every year the display is dedicated to someone who's played an important role in the community. This year we selected Officer Randolph Holder, now Detective Randolph Holder, as to be honored. His family is here with us today as we say thank you to him for the sacrifice that he made, the ultimate sacrifice that he made in the line of duty. Officer Holder was not only a police officer, but he was a resident of this district. So we found it fitting that we celebrate his life in this display. We encourage people to come out and see the display. And whenever you see the display and you see his name, remember what Officer Holder signifies in this display. To the Guyanese community, we encourage you to become involved, not only today, but every day, so that when things affect us all, we know how to come together. We know how we can reach you. We know where you are. We want you to be part of the process. So please, we were encouraging you, become involved, continue to spread the word about the lights. They'll be up until January, so it's a fabulous thing to do, to see, and thank you all for coming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy
You've read all the stories about Police Officer Holder, who is now Detective Holder, by the way. You know the heroism that he showed. What you have to remember is this is an average citizen of our city giving his time and his talent and his efforts to the most difficult job in the world, working in the New York City Police Department. Too many times you're damned if you do and damned if you don't when you work in the police department. But that never has stopped a police officer from doing their job. It never has stopped a police officer from doing the right thing. And Police Officer Holder, Detective Holder, gave his life for all of us. Every one of us is affected by him because what he did is the right thing.
The Christmas tree, have a happy.
And I thought the lighting of the tree at this time just give the recognition to my son, Randolph Holder Jr., the police that passed away. I think it's a good gesture to show the community, the vicinity, that they recognize the good work that Randolph has done, and to let people know that there's also good cops out there. So I just want to thank Roxanne Prasad and Frank Seddio to inviting my family here to really recognize Randolph in a very good way. As I could look around, I could see the magnitude of the crowd that is gathered outside to welcome us, and also to have perhaps the first experience of the tree lighting that was on for over 30-something years. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to inform you that blue lives also matter, and it has been a long time going. I am still grieving, and I am just glad that we have this occasion to celebrate the death of my son, that to give his life to the city. I must say, around this time, the festive season, when everybody is gathering around to have a jolly time, in our house there's a chair missing, and that chair will never be filled because he is not here anymore. So we have to go on with our life without him, and try to make the best out of a tragic situation work. Also, I missed him very much when it comes to greet the folks around, all the kids that he passes coming through to my house. You always tell them, be good and have a good day, and always give them a word of encouragement. And that is the way I just want to remember my son. I hope all of the young kids out there take a pattern to be very disciplined and well behaved in order to carry on influential and progressive life.